Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. I know I am. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1733. Crazy Magical Monday. Whew, Monday is the beginning of the week. I always think it is a very magical day because it is the beginning of the week and all possibilities are wide open for what's coming in this week. I am full of love and gratitude for all the opportunities that are going to be coming my way this week. As you can tell, like my hair's like a crazy. I just turned when the camera came, I was like, oh, my hair's. Well, it's been a crazy day. So, but time has just like gone boom, 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 and I've been like, but hang on. I've been doing work for clients. I've been on the help chat. It was a little crazy on there. I'll tell you, the help chat today was a lot busier than it has been the last few weeks. And there was some interesting stuff coming through the chat, stuff that we don't normally get. So kept me on my toes and kept me sharp. And then I got to one point and somebody asked me a question, which I absolutely know I know the answer to. Do you think I could think of what the answer was? Nope. It's a question I get asked a lot, and I could not think of the answer. And so, yeah, my brain was a little fried today. But it was good. We got a lot of stuff done. We had a good walk this morning. We met some friends that go out walking around the same time as we do. And in fact, Zephy decided to not really play hooky, but we were on our way back and we got to where we turned to come down to our house. And she was looking ahead and so she just starts heading off in the other direction. I'm like, come on, we're going to go this way. And I look up and our friends are walking towards us and she had spotted them. I hadn't seen them. She spotted them. And so she was waiting. So she went over and sniffed over at this tree. And she was like, I need to go sniff at this tree. I need to go sniff at this tree. And then they got to the point where she just went and stood in the footpath and waited for them to come up to us. But she was like all over the place. She was delaying so that they could get closer. So then she had to go and say hi. I'm like my crazy dog. But it was all good. It was all good. We had Amazon stuff delivered today from the gift certificates that we used yesterday for placing an order, which was awesome. I got some new gardening gloves. I tried them on. They were awesome. They actually fit. Like usually when I go get gardening gloves, they're a little I feel like on the clumsy side and I can't really grab things. These things fit perfectly. They've got I should have bought them in here tonight. They've got a band around the bottom, which is tight, not tight, but firm. And nothing can get inside the glove. Whereas my other gloves are leather gloves and they've got open cuffs. And so stuff gets inside them. I'm constantly having to take them off to shake them out. And I've had a couple of things that have been embedded in my skin I've had to pull out because they got into the glove and all of that. And they're a little clumsy on my hands, even though I still have to pull them on and off because they kind of fit, but not really. But these other gloves are awesome. And they've got latex fronts here, and then the back is open mesh type of thing, but that's enough around the fingers and on the palms to protect your hands when you're reaching around and yanking on stuff. So I kind of went outside and tried a couple of little weeds over the side here, but they're those type of weeds that when you pull on them, they just break and you're left with a stub in the ground. So but my weed killer arrived today along with the spray bottle that I can make it up in because it's really, you're going to do that now? Okay, let me have, can I have the squirrel, please? Please, release. Yes. So this is her little squirrel. It was one of her things. And it's got a bit of Velcro here and a bit of Velcro. And you can see she's been destroying it. But what you do is you've made it so you can't do that no more. You took off that piece of Velcro there. Because it did have a piece of Velcro that went across here. And you put treats in here, fold that up. And then it somehow, hang on, I'm doing this all the wrong way, aren't I? You fold that up, as that's it. So you put the treats in, here, you roll it up so this bit of Velcro attaches to this bit of Velcro, and then this piece of Velcro will go on this bit of Velcro here, and then she had to try and get the treats out. So she had to uncurl it to get the treats out, but instead she's destroyed it, so I can't really put it up there, and there you go. So anyway, so I'm excited to get out in the garden, and I've got my gallon container where I've got my weed killer, which is an environmentally friendly, pet friendly weed killer, and it's 4 ounces to a gallon. So this pump thing holds a gallon, and it's got a pumping handle on top, so you can just spray the things, and it makes up to 8 gallons, I think it is. 32 ounces divided by 4, yeah, eight, something like 8 gallons, which will give me plenty to put around the yard. So that's on the list to do tomorrow. No, not tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning after I get home from dropping Zeffie off, because Zeffie goes to the sitters on Wednesday. So, so I'm excited to get out there, and I do have to, and then I'll be mowing the lawns on Wednesday morning as well when I get back, and with the weed whacker and all that sort of stuff. Then I'm going to spray all the weeds, and so yeah, everything will look good, and then hopefully everything won't be so overgrown when I get back home. I tell you, the weeds and the grass around here right now are growing like crazy. I still cannot figure out how to turn my sprinkler on. I found when that gardener guy came, he showed me where the sprinkler control box was. So I took a picture of it, came inside, pulled up the user manual, went through all the steps to set it up for every zone, because I got the different zones, then the sub zones within those zones. And so got all of that set up, set it to go on even days at 5 a.m. in the morning for 27 minutes, and it hasn't come on. And I put it back to auto, so I had everything set correctly. I'm out there with the book, with my phone, with the book on it, reading the instructions, and put it on auto, and the thing has not worked. I'm like, damn it. So I even went to there's a box thing in the middle of the ground out here that you pull up the lid, and that's the manual turn on and turn off of I can't even get it to turn on manually. And I'm like, so then the other day as I was out walking with Zeffie, I thought, it's got leads coming off the top. So I wonder if I'm supposed to put that, if I go and put it to off, will I then be able to turn the controllers? And would that then, if I put it on and then go turn the other thing onto auto, would that then shut it off and then have it come on? So we're going to experiment with that over the next couple of days to see if we can get it to work. Otherwise, my grass might be dead by the time I get home, because it's going to be in the 90s while I'm in San Diego. So, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I got all my instructions today for taking care of the grandkids and getting them to sports practices and school, and what they had to do for lunches and dinners and all that sort of thing. And I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, so I got all that. Zeffie's now organized. I've got her Claritin. I've got her little pill thingies that the Claritin goes in. So I've got all that. I just need to break down the big bag into a smaller bag so that she only has with her what she needs, and make sure I have the Claritin bottle that says 1 a day in the mornings on top of it. So yeah, there's just a little couple of things, and then I've got to figure out what bag I'm going to use to put her dog food in. Yeah, that's going to be the fun part. Counting out the number of cups she's going to need while I'm away, and give her a couple of extra just in case. So, but it's all good stuff. But then she usually comes home with food, because she doesn't normally eat it all when she's away anyway. She kind of doesn't eat for the first day or two, and then she's into eating anything and everything. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, it's just been one of those crazy days where time has just gone by, and I've got some new work that I'm doing for a client, which is really fun. And so I got that started today. Probably going to do a little bit more when we get back from the walk, because really interesting work what I need to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And but it's sort of like all of a sudden it's like speeding up. Everything's like going super fast. As to see if he's got her front paws up on the windowsill, looking out the window. We've got the blinds up so she can see out there. Oh, she can hear kids outside. That's what it is. She's looking to see where the kids are. I will tell you this. It doesn't matter where we are on our walk. If she has a kid crying, screaming, yelling, laughing, playing, she's like, and her ears are tuning in, and she's swiveling and her head's like on a swivel. It's like, where are the kids? Where are the kids? Where are they? And then she wants to go in that direction. I'm like, no, not our kids, not our responsibility. We're going this way. And she wants to go this way to see what's going on with the kids. Even when we get to a playground, she's like watching the kids, and they have this wood chip down on the playground area. And I refuse to allow her to go on there, because that's where the kids play. I don't want her peeing and pooping on that stuff. I don't mind her peeing and pooping on the grass on the other side, but not on the wood chips that the kids play on. And so now she knows that. She knows when we go there, she's quite funny. When we get there, instead of walking on the side where the wood chips are, she automatically moves over to the other side where the wood chips are not and walks on that side. So if the wood chips are on the left, she'll walk on the right. If they're on the right, she'll walk on the left. She's very smart, I tell you. You're a smart girl? Yes, we're talking about you. But I had to take her scarf off that she had on last night because it was too big for her little body. But that's the way things go. So yeah, it feels like everything's like speeding up and like I'm not getting time to do anything. Today just felt like I didn't have time for anything today. Even though I got a lot of stuff done, I just felt like I just felt like I've been rushing all day and not taking a breath. I think it was like 3. I usually take my break at work at 2:00 in the afternoon. I didn't do it till 3. That's how crazy it was. But yeah, I feel like time's just like slipping past. And so I need to stop, slow down, take a breath, and know that I am the master of my own time. And just start working towards getting everything ready. I think I still have to go do a oil change. I think I have to do that before I go. I've got to go check the car. It tells me how much life the oil has, and I've got to do the oil dippy thing to see if I need to put any oil in there before the next oil change. I think I'm okay on the oil change. I might need to top up the oil, so I need to check that. And if I do, I'll get some more on the way home from dropping her off on Wednesday. So, but it's all systems go in this crazy house. But I am super excited, and all my trash got taken today, which is awesome because I had the bin almost completely full of weeds. I probably managed to get into the bin about 3/4 of the weeds I pulled, and there is still, and what I have left will probably about half fill the bin. By the time I find a way to pack it all down, because a lot of it's dry, so it's just going to crumble once I put it in there. And then, so I got that done. There was like 4 bags of trash to go in there as well. Managed to use them. I actually managed to use the trash bags on top to like push everything down a little bit. But it's all gone now. It's all good. All of that's gone. So I'm going to move the weeds over against the fence instead of against the house for while I'm away. And then whatever's left when I get back, I'll just throw into the bin on that Sunday because pickup day's Monday. And yeah, so it's only going to sit there for a week and a bit. We'll see. But yeah, so I got rid of a bin full of recycling, a bin full of weeds, and some trash. It was all good. Yes. So I'm feeling very accomplished today, even though it was a crazy day where time just seemed to slip away. And so I need to pull back, gather that energy, and yeah, so I just need to pull back. I need to pull back enough that I can keep control of my time. And just think that I am the master of my time and be appreciative for the time that I do get and the stuff I do manage to get accomplished during that time. And so, yeah, it's just it's learning time mastery, which is a fun thing to learn. So if you can learn to master your time, it makes things so much easier. And I keep forgetting to tell you guys, we've got Networking Riches coming. I'm just seeing it go across on screen. We've got Networking Riches coming up next week. It's Wednesday, Thursday on May 8th and 9th, which is a week from this coming Wednesday, Thursday. Go to havetonetwork.com to register, and you'll get to come and join us. You get to come as my guest if you use that link. And it's going to be fantastic. It's all new stuff for 2024. Actually, that one will probably be close to the I gotta remember the date of the one that took place in 2014. That was the very first one. The very first one took place in 2014. It's still undergone a lot of changes. There is some basic stuff that's still the same, despite all these years, 10 years later. There's a lot of new stuff in there, which is now relevant to today's situation, today's economy, and all that sort of stuff. So come along and see. And if you haven't seen it for a few years, come back and join us. There's lots of new stuff that's in there. Casey does a fantastic job of everything. So, yeah, go to havetonetwork.com and check that out. And we've still got the discount going at beforedirtnapshop.com, where there's a 10% discount if you use the code SPRINGJOY10, all as one word, and the number 10 on the end. And that'll give you 10% discount off your orders up until Mother's Day. It ends on Mother's Day. We've got some great Mother's Day stuff in there. There's mugs, T-shirts, and tote bags. There's Teacher, which is May 12th is Mother's Day. Teacher Appreciation Week is May 6th through 10. So there's Teacher Appreciation coffee mugs, totes, and T-shirts. And then for the book lovers like me, there's some T-shirts and some tote bags and some coffee mugs for you guys too. And these are color-changing coffee mugs. These are just not regular coffee mugs. These are ones with a black handle. They look black, and you pour the hot water in there, and then as the mug heats up, it wipes away the black, and then there's the white coffee mug underneath comes out, and on it is a design. So they're really, really cool coffee mugs. They are very, very cool. I do have a demonstration of it on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel. There's a demonstration on how the coffee mug works. And it's one of the book lovers coffee mugs too. I think it's got like half coffee, half bookworm or something like that on it. A half bookworm, half coffee. It's half of one and half of the other. So anyway, I'm out of here. I got a DOG to go for a WALK. She's sprawled on the floor. She's got her head out underneath the curtains. She's so funny. She's keeping an eye on the outside. And we're going to go before it gets dark. Although I think we've got an hour before sunset tonight, so that's always good. But anyway, we're out of here for the day. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Conera.